So you're thinking about ordering the 2021 iPad Pro for digital painting, sculpting, or graphic design. In today's video, we're going to talk about reasons to buy the 2021 iPad Pro and why I did, coming up next. What's up guys, Tony here. I'm a professional graphic artist and brand developer. This channel here is all about art and design related content, so if that's something that you like, consider subscribing. So first things first, I originally was completely against the iPad Pro 2021. I had already bought the 2018 version of the iPad Pro and I was more than happy. I currently use the 2018 model to sketch, digital paint, and take notes a lot more than I originally intended. Emphasis, a lot. In the past, I taught 3D animation classes and I've created some 3D versions of my 2D work, and I have to admit, you guys, I'm very intrigued about the updated Procreate 5.2 with additional features with the iPad Pro 2021. Painting 3D models with additional memory space, HDR color accurate display, and the added gigabytes for better performance. Again, like the good old days back in art school, sculpting and creating like a free butterfly with dragon wings, just flying crazy. I'd like to preface, the comparisons in this video are related to my day-to-day workspace and not my 2018 iPad Pro, but subscribe because that video is coming, and when I get my hands on the 2021 iPad Pro, we'll dig into that. I will use a few categories to show you guys why and how I came to my final decision as we discuss further. HDR color accurate display, 3D performance, memory and speed, storage capacity, build quality, and app variety. Feel free to skip ahead in the timestamps of this video for my detailed breakdown. First up, color accuracy. Believe it or not, the decision to pre-order the 2021 iPad Pro started with a computer monitor, more specifically the Dell UltraSharp 27-inch display. I had been working from a laptop for the majority of my day-to-day work, and since I work from home, I had almost zero need to pack up my setup. I purchased a 1080p HD monitor from Dell and found the colors looked dull and required a lot of tweaking to achieve the same quality display as my laptop, and actually it looked worse. Say it with me, refund, okay? Take it back. What is it doing for me? Nothing. I decided to grab a 4K monitor instead and found myself overjoyed. Thank you 4K for existing. I had no idea how much it actually made as far as a difference. The colors are actually more accurate and I have more pixels to work with. So I have greater clarity in my display, the brightness. It even allows me to sit further from the screen. I'm not all up on the screen, you know what I'm saying? I'm not all up on, I can back up and still have that same visibility. After this experience and taking another look at the 2021 iPad Pro, I could only imagine the picture clarity and the quality jump for my workflow going forward. Plus, I was beginning to see blurry lines with sketching on Procreate. This could also be due to the pixel count or the amount of work currently on my iPad. But at this point, all I can hear is upgrade. Next up, we got 3D performance. 3D modeling has always been something near and dear to my heart outside of using apps like Procreate on the tablet to do illustrations. There is absolutely nothing like taking that additional step and making your work come to life in 3D space. Back when I attended art school, I wanted to create characters for film and game production. I remember using programs like Maya, 3ds Max, and ZBrush. The thoughts that similar apps like these can be used on the iPad Pro ignited a fire in me that I haven't felt in a long time. With the additional performance specs of the 2021 iPad Pro, you can paint with Procreate 5.2 and sculpt 3D models in the palm of your hands with other apps like Putty 3D, Forger, Sculptra that basically mimic ZBrush. That LiDAR scanner also makes me wonder about future features to scan objects and create 3D models out of them. Say it with me, take my money now. Memory and speed. I recently added 32 gigabytes to my previous 8 gigabytes of RAM Dell laptop, and the difference is night and day. I spent a lot of time waiting for programs to unfreeze and experience frequent crashes. When the 2021 iPad Pro revealed it would feature larger memory, I was listening closer than an old lady in an apartment with thin walls, okay? Full attention. The idea of having larger canvases for work in Procreate and take on more memory-heavy activities like 3D modeling made me want to scream for joy, okay? I decided to go with the 1 terabyte edition of the iPad Pro because I currently have about 500 or so gigabytes on my laptop. And check this out, it's almost full and it's been less than a year at time of use. So I really see the 2021 iPad Pro as a companion to my workspace, where I can house all of my digital paintings and sculpting work in one place without having to look over my shoulder for the next upgrade, since the M1 chip or the A14X, whatever you want to call it, is more than powerful enough for my purposes thus far. I look forward to giving my first impressions on using the 2021 iPad Pro. They are not paying me a dime, so I will be brutally honest, okay? Don't worry, I got you. If you're getting value from this video, go ahead and give it a like. Storage capacity. Like I mentioned previously, I'm going with the 1 terabyte model, okay? Honestly, the reason why I don't want to buy another iPad anytime soon, you guys. Now, for the purposes of comparisons or reviews for this channel, sure. But as far as daily use or adding another tablet to my workflow, I am good. I'm good. I really see the value in this new 2021 iPad Pro, which really makes me happy that I didn't purchase the 2020 model last year. I'm sure, okay, that Apple will be getting a lot of trade-ins and upgrades due to this year's new spec'd out version of the iPad Pro. Build quality. From using the iPad Pro in the past with the 2018 model, I have never ever had a hard time with the quality of the build. The frame has always felt like it fits firm in my hand, especially for in-home use. The fact that I feel so comfortable with using the iPad, the 2018 version, made me want to upgrade to this newer model with the same similar build with the 12.9 size. So it was a no-brainer. Before the next section of this video, question of the day: what is your favorite device to use for your creative workflow? App variety. I'm so used to the apps that Apple provides, and although I've used a Samsung tablet in the past, I really can't see myself jumping ship from the apps that I have come to find essential to my workflow. Old habits die hard, and there will be no funerals today. For that reason, I'm gonna be sticking with the Apple product line for the foreseeable future, and I felt confident pre-ordering this model in the 2021 iPad Pro. Here are all the specs mentioned within this video, and if you're still undecided, watch this video next to see the older iPad Pro model and see if it fits what you need for your workflow.